Hello and welcome. This is The Intelligent Asset, a podcast on digitizing enterprise asset management, developing intelligent interactions, and building systems of intelligence for asset operations. For industry professionals who work in EAM and facilities management across transportation, public sector, utilities, manufacturing, and large enterprises. We want to tie the global challenges we all share to the world of enterprise asset management and how we can all make change for the better, building a more sustainable collective future. And this is a podcast series brought to you by IBM, a global leader in data, artificial intelligence, security, and sustainability. Today, I'm joined by Sarah Kelsey, Community Manager for the Industry Innovators Community. Hi there, Sarah. How are you doing?
Kia ora everyone, kia ora Sam. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So tell us a little bit about what it means to be a community manager for industry innovators.
Yeah, definitely. So, I personally have quite a big passion for creating a better world and kind of striving to be the best version of myself personally, and then hoping that I can hopefully do that for others as well. So, being a community manager at IIC means contributing to that in all ways, whether that's through resources, conversations, kind of initiating and facilitating anything around that is really important, allowing us at the IIC to empower professionals to make change. We're all getting to grips with the road to net zero carbon emissions and how we can do that. So it's really important to me that we can bring forward the most modern communications possible on this. Relevant to this is environmental, social, and governance goals, which so many of us in our businesses will have. And it's really important, I think, alongside that to keep up with what's happening with the SDGs as well. And we'll be providing a lot of insight on how to carve those goals individually within your own business and how to have an understanding of what's happening globally with that as well and contributing to that effectively. I guess another part of this is adopting electric vehicles and also just implementing modern technology and how we can work out exactly how to do that, how it plays a part in our own business's sustainable development. And as I said at the start, contributing to a better world for future generations.
Great. Well, I guess that's a super perspective to be bringing to the table here for listeners, and I guess understanding what the motivation is behind the podcast and the podcast series. So let's talk a little bit about it. What can listeners expect and get from the podcast?
Yeah, it's been so awesome this far to see kind of the range of perspectives we've had on the podcast. A main purpose of having these different perspectives is gaining the insights to empower you professionally as the person listening, as the leader within your own business to go out, use these techniques, bring in these examples, these real industry examples of things happening out there. We'll be having expert conversations on topics like applying AI and asset operations and the practical implications of this new technology as well, because some of these things sound amazing, incredible, but what actually happens when you do implement those? How do we do that effectively? And I think getting people in who have done that and have that experience will be extremely beneficial. The other side of this, which I touched on a little bit previously, was just around the diversity of experts and people we get on, the guests discussing so much of what they've learned and, meaning that you don't have to go crawling through the internet to try and find the right answer. We want to bring those perspectives to you in an accessible format as well.
Yeah, and I guess there's an aspect of it which is about demystifying the systems that enable asset operations, such as moving the Maximo application suite into the cloud. So that there's practical asset operations advice and guidance provided in different episodes as well.
Yeah, there's
I guess
so much involved with it.
what else is on offer, Sarah?
So, I guess some topics of broader interest will involve things around the environmental, social, and governance practices, along with the road to net zero carbon emissions. As I spoke about before, there's so many businesses out there wanting to contribute to a better, more sustainable future, and we want to make sure we have the most up to date resources and perspectives on all of that, not just in terms of the practical technology applications, but maybe the high level leadership practices. How do we implement this within our culture? Things like that as well, I think, are really, really important. As we know, sustainability is a key pillar of the IIC. Working together to create more efficient systems in our businesses can be done through these collective conversations. And we really want to foster that environment here where people feel inspired to be engaged with the information we're talking about, use this in your own business, and come back and share it with the community as well.
Great. And I guess there are blogs and information curated on related topics.
Yeah, absolutely. Many blogs, many different formats of information. The blogs and other related resources will be coming straight into your inbox. It's all curated to what's going to mean most to you and your business. So making sure you sign up to that and checking out all the relevant links in the description that I'm sure will be there. And no matter what format you like to consume this content in, we're going to have it for you. We want to make sure that it's readily available and accessible to you in whichever way matters. Things that are included in that as well are live Q&A sessions, which I think is super important, with EAM subject matter experts, where you get to submit your own questions and have your say. So it's not only going to benefit you, but everyone around you to learn and grow more as well.
And I guess a key part of the community is accessing the resources to make change happen for the better. So there's an ecosystem that's been developed to enable you to move up the asset management maturity curve and unlock the potential of intelligent interaction and asset performance management, for those of you who are familiar with those terms. Um, and I guess, Sarah, picking up on that point, uh, what can people expect in the marketplace?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the word unlock is really important there. That's what this community is going to offer to you, those exclusive resources, that access that you can't get anywhere else. So there's going to be a specially curated marketplace of vendors, products, solutions where you can find the consulting expertise, capabilities, and technologies to innovate within your own business. So you won't be short of opportunity to find the right partner, the right people to collaborate with in order to get the outcome that you're wanting.
Great. Another dimension to it is a by invitation only meetup and experience opportunity where we share the latest exclusive insights from IBM research. So, this is something that we're working on at the moment, and you should see the fruits of this particular initiative coming to bear very soon. So, with all of that in mind, we'll wrap up there. Thanks for listening. And if you want to learn more about the Industry Innovators Community and realizing better outcomes across your ESG strategies and tactics, please follow the links below. And thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, everyone.